UCLA had a brand under John Wooden. Kentucky has had it a few times under Rupp, Pitino, and Calipari. Indiana under Bob Knight. Georgetown with John Thompson Jr. UNLV with Tark. Carolina with Dean Smith and Roy Williams. But no program has sustained the brand under one person as long as Duke has with Mike Krzyzewski. An opponent played Duke, not just the name on the back, but the name on the front, Duke. Duke has been the team to beat on an opponent's schedule for decades, the top-selling game every time Duke went on the road. Why? Because of Coach K. And that's what made it so challenging for every opponent. His teams rarely took games off, let alone possessions. Now, Coach K attracted some of the top players in the country every year, but he got them to buy into the brand. Nearly every one of them. They used the term the Brotherhood, and it was and is real. They bleed Duke blue. Those who played for Coach K had to uphold the standard. You didn't just play for yourself, you played for Duke. The responsibilities, the expectations. Look, Mike Krzyzewski was committed to the player. He was loyal, and his ability to help the individual in any aspect of their professional life was his return for the player being all in during his time on campus. And his players met the challenge that he put forth. They knew who they were. They knew they had a target on their back, and they came prepared. He did this with USA Basketball, getting the biggest stars on the planet to play for the United States, not for themselves. That's why a college coach was the most coveted by LeBron James, the late Kobe Bryant, to play USA Basketball. They wanted to play for Coach K, and that's why they won multiple gold medals. Those motivational abilities, transcending generations of players, will be his most lasting legacy. The numbers, which will be added to during this final season, at least in wins, 1,170, likely a 36th NCAA tournament appearance, and who knows, maybe a 13th Final Four, or a 16th 30-win season, or maybe a 6th title. Look, he will get a farewell tour that he deserves. One last time to bask in a fan fawning that he created with Krzyzewskiville and the Cameron Crazies, which was all taken away by the pandemic this past season. Coach K deserves to be praised and given that proper goodbye by the sport that he helped elevate since the early 1980s. One more season, one more chase for a title, one more chance to add to his irreplaceable imprint on college basketball.